Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Silent Hill 2 Remake. So we got the the minute hand, actually, so time to place that and go to our final puzzle of the area.
Is there a second hand in this clock?
Yes, there is.
Ah.
Because there is an S door, so...
Yes. Now, one of the things that I like about the remade apartment area is the remade Pyramid Head boss fight, which I think I implied at the end of last part. It is a much more engaging boss fight than the original game. I think one of the main beefs that people have with the boss fights in this game is that they're quite a bit more in your face than we're used to in Silent Hill. They're more intense, more mechanics intensive, and just generally more obvious in terms of being boss fights. Like, if there's one thing I will give the Pyramid Head boss in the original game, it's that it happens in a totally unexpected location where you do not expect to be locked in a room with a boss enemy. So it does kind of catch you off guard that first playthrough, and that can create a certain kind of feeling.
James, don't put your hand into the Nickelodeon slime below hole.
He already put his hand inside the fucking shit bowl.
Yes.
What's a glory hole?
But I don't... Yes, but this is the Nickelodeon slime glory hole, all right? Like, no. Don't put your hand in there. You don't know what's on the other side.
It's the kind of situation where if you did this shit in Alone in the Dark, it would lead to an instant game over. I think there is an instant game over trap in Silent Hill 3 where if you interact with a particular cabinet or something before you do a particular thing to protect yourself, it will eat you. It will pull you in and devour you. I think that was Silent Hill 3 anyway.
But that's just opening a cabinet?
Yeah.
Like, is there anything about this cabinet that signifies that you would die?
It's a creepy cabinet. It is a creepy cabinet.
Everything in this game's creepy. It's a horror game. So, like, I don't know. It depends on the kind of game you're playing, whether or not those kinds of instant kill things you find scary or annoying. It also depends on how lenient the save system is.
Because, like, have you ever played Shadowgate?
Is that the NES game that's fucking bullshit?
Well,
and I've seen you
NES,
play?
yeah, it was one of the but everything can kill you in that, even the most innocuous shit.
I think,
like you see a mirror in that game, using that example, like, and you examine it, and then you have an option to like crack it, and it turns out that the mirror was a gateway to had a portal that led to outer space. It sucks you in, and you die in the vacuum of space.
Fun.
Wheatley pulled a funny. Okay, so
Dumbass.
you see the mannequin enemies just on the ground dead, and it's like, oh no, Pyramid Head's here. They do lead you through the original boss room to get to the new boss room, but the actual boss room is positioned and presented in such a way that it is an obvious boss arena. So even if you never played Silent Hill 2 before, you know what is about to happen.
Okay, so why is Pyramid Head only just now deciding that he's tired of James' bullshit and is gonna fight him?
Do you want particular spoilers or a more vague answer?
I don't care.
They're functionally, as we'll see at the end of the game, there are two Pyramid Heads.
Oh, okay.
One is out to help James by killing the enemies in his path, and the other one here, the other world version, is actively hostile towards James.
Okay. That actually makes sense, okay. And that would also make sense as to why one of them just saw you shoot him and was like, okay.
Bro.
The fuck, man?
Yeah, this boss fight's on a timer. The more damage you do to him, the faster the timer goes down, so...
Yes.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
So you can run around and just avoid him. You could in the original game too, but you were in a much smaller, tighter space. It was also a smaller, tighter space in an L-shape show, so actually running past Pyramid Head could be a bit of a butt clencher. But here we have a bigger, more intricate arena. In some ways, it's easier because you have more space to run away from him but he does eventually destroy the barriers between you and him.
And if you hurt him enough, you get a better weapon. You guys
In the original, yes. Here, no.
Here, no? Okay.
You don't get the giant's knife until much, much later in the game.
And, like, is it basically a one-hit kill if he hits you?
No, but he does a fuck ton of damage.
Okay.
He also has a command grab, which does a little less damage, so...
I like how you're bashing his metal helmet with your wooden stick and expecting it to do anything.
It does count towards the timer, though.
It does, yeah.
Do bullets count towards the timer?
Yes, but you don't want to waste bullets on Pyramid Head if you can avoid it.
Okay, because I would have guessed they wouldn't, considering that there was a specific cutscene showing that bullets were fucking useless.
Well, it's specific, but James was also aiming at the head. You know, I don't think it'd be far-fetched to think that you can maybe do damage at the fleshy bits.
The other thing about Pyramid Head in the remake, though, is that he has more than one way of swinging his goddamn knife.
You're fucked if he starts breaking his limit and goes into Omni Slash.
That's the crossover we all need.
The interesting thing about the knife, the giant knife, is that it only appears as something Pyramid Head has in his possession after the small knife is introduced in the Angela cutscene. The knife is itself, like, both symbolically and mechanically connected to suicide. Like, it's obviously the thing that Angela was contemplating suicide with, but also if you examine it in your inventory, every time you do that, you inch a little bit closer to the ending in which James kills himself. So...
And I know we talked about it before in the last session, but is that automatic? Like, if you stare at the knife too many times and set the value to the needed amount, does it just hard cut to that ending?
No, it is a point system, so
yeah,
you can pull it back if you do the other things enough times.
Yeah.
No, what I mean is that when you get the required amount of points for the ending, does it just hard cut to it?
No.
You have to beat the game.
The ending will always happen after the final boss, no matter what.
Okay.
So can we talk about how Pyramid Head got his union alarm bell to ring and is going on his, legally mandated smoke break?
Like a fire alarm. Fire alarm. We should probably get out of here, James.
Same time next week?
Wasn't these two from Looney Tunes, like Ralph and Fred? they punch in, do their Silent Hill thing, and then clock out for the day.
Anyway, you're going to be breaking a lot of car windows from this point on to get at the juicy items inside. You're also going to be followed around quite a bit during this segment by a character named Maria. If you break car windows while she's following you, she comments on it quite a lot. She's just like, "What are you doing?
What's wrong with you?"
I'm looting, Maria. What do you think I'm doing?
Leia, please stop. I can explain why I was digging in the trash. Please, no. Go to the dance with me. Leia, no.
Originally, I think that gate would have been the way you get back here, but it's not now.
Can you go back to old areas in this game, or
no?
Okay,
sort of in one section, but that's about it.
There are a lot of points of no return in the Silent Hill games. They are very linear. They are not Resident Evil. Oh, it's this little brat who stepped on her hand and kicked the key away and led us on a merry chase.
It's probably 7 years old, piece of garbage.
Hey. She is rather an important character here.
You stepped on my hand.
Maybe I did.
Oh my god. She's such a little shit.
I don't know. What's a big dum-dum like you doing here anyway?
Hey.
Dum-dum?
Very nice.
You don't look like the Great Gazoo.
She does have a reason to dislike
That's
James.
a fucking name I've heard in years.
She does have a reason to dislike James. It's not just her being a little shit.
What? Hey, wait.
That line is the first hint at it.
How do you know her name?
She was acquainted with Mary. Specifically, she and Mary were in the same hospital together. So they grew rather close. The good ending, in which James both survives and resolves his trauma in a healthy way, involves him adopting this girl, and leaving the town with her. Well, I don't know if he ever officially adopts her. James kind of disappears off the face of the earth after this, doesn't even contact his goddamn father, no matter what happens. So, still a bit of a jerk, even if he survives.
And you said they generally don't reference many Silent Hill 2 characters after Silent Hill 2.
They leave the conclusion of Silent Hill 2 deliberately vague. They do reference it. One of the characters in Silent Hill 4 is James Sunderland's father. And you find out that he's trying to figure out what happened to his son because his son disappeared. And that's the only thing you find out about Silent Hill 2, is that no matter what happens, James Sunderland he's just like gone off the grid at the very least.
Yeah, ghost his dad.
Yeah. Jerk.
Is his dad an asshole?
Well, I was gonna say is like maybe dad has some problematic opinions on Facebook, if you know what I mean.
I mean, if his dad also got sucked into Silent Hill, he's probably also kind of a douchebag.
Well, I mean, Silent Hill 4 doesn't take place in Silent Hill. It takes place in another town entirely. It's just that the power of Silent Hill is seeping out for reasons, which is also true in Silent Hill 3. That is just something that can happen if the circumstances are right, apparently.
I think that also happened in Shattered Memories, too, where that very thing happened. But like in Shattered Memories, like the other world was signified by ice and not rust.
So, Shattered Memories is not canon to the main series. It's just...
No, but but it's still very much a Silent Hill game.
Yeah, but it's like it's doing its own thing. It's not really connected to the lore here, so it doesn't really...
It's really strange why they did that then.
I mean, spin-offs are fine, and like having an alternate universe take on an idea has merit, but...
Well, the reason they did that is that at that point in Silent Hill's history, that nobody had any idea what to do with the franchise in the first place, because the current run of sequels was not doing very well, and
so maybe it was an attempt at a reboot?
It was an attempt at experimentation. I don't necessarily think that they were trying to go in that direction with it, because that game ends. Okay. That game ends in a pretty definitive way, So it's very comfortably standalone. Anyway, this is Maria, the obviously attractive woman who looks like James's wife, but with added feminine charms. She's actually dressed in quite a lot less of a revealing outfit than she was in the PS2 version, which I kind of approve of, because that outfit was always a bit weird given the time of year. Like, that looks cold.
Especially in Maine, yeah.
This is a foggy town, and I'm pretty sure it's fall, and it's Maine, yes, so pretty far up north. So,
I mean, I've seen people in dead-ass winter, like, we're talking temperatures in the single digits, that are still just wearing a hoodie with shorts on.
Dude, shorts people... I don't get shorts people.
But they're comfy and easy to wear.
That sounds like frostbite waiting to happen. I'm not gonna lie.
They'll wear sandals too.
You're a Shattered Memories fan, aren't you?
Like, oh my god, you're not Frodo Baggins. You can put shoes on. It's okay.
Some people are so like dedicated to not wearing proper footwear that Amazon recently had to like let everyone know that they should be wearing closed-toed shoes in the warehouse when they go to make deliveries, because it's a warehouse. You don't go there in sandals. It's just not a thing you do if you want to keep your feet.
So Silent Hill was a place where Mary and James spent time.
It's a resort town.
It's a resort town, okay. How long before the events of the games did it go to shit, basically?
A couple years, I think.
Okay.
Because Silent Hill 2, I think timeline-wise, takes place after 1 and 3.
After 1 and 3? Okay.
I believe so, yes. Because there's no cult here. There's no, townspeople left. It's just kind of what it is.
There were townspeople left in 3 and 1?
You're just gonna leave me?
We ran into some in 1, yeah.
Okay.
Alone? With all these monsters around?
No, I just.
Is it because I remind you of
Let me see.
Stop being so manipulative.
you loved her, didn't you?
This is also the first time I can really remember there being a lot of music, too. Like, this is...
Her MP3 player is on loud.
Oh, okay.
One of those guys.
Well, this is 2003, probably, right? So it's probably like a Walkman.
Yeah. Walking with external speakers.
Now, I don't think it's been released for the remake, but the original Silent Hill 2, or more specifically, one of its re-releases.
The Xbox version, I believe.
Yeah. They have an additional mode where you play as Maria for a little side campaign. It takes place entirely in a mansion in the middle of town. So it's also kind of a big old Resident Evil reference because it's structured a lot like a Resident Evil game.
You can't
Oh my
find that
god, she
mansion
jogs
here,
when
so-
you jog. Oh my I'm sorry. The care towards player experience with an escort mission is something I've never seen in my life before. So I'm just astounded by that fact.
So one of the things that you can find while you're wandering through town with Maria here, Ryan was just about to say this, is the mansion that little side campaign takes place in, and Maria will react to it. She'll look at the house and she'll be all like folding in on herself and staring at it like she's having trouble processing everything. And she won't really tell you what's up, but you can actually talk to her about it. And it made me smile because it's like, oh man, I liked that campaign when I played through it. It's pretty short. It's just a little extra that the Xbox version threw in. But
Swinging them.
You good, James?
You ever stayed in a place like this?
No.
The walls are so thin you can hear everything. Love, hate.
one thing that I will say that the remake does a lot better than the original is giving Maria her own character development, though, and it's all thanks to this ambient dialogue that she gets while she's following you around. You didn't really get much of that in the original game, if at all.
Was she commenting on you saving the game?
Yes, she is.
She is, yes. You're staring at a red sheet of paper for no reason.
You good, James?
We'll find more things from Maria to comment on in the next part of Silent Hill 2. So see you guys all then. Later.